Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening today. This is going to be the December 2021 general tarot reading for the zodiac sign Libra. As always, I'll do my best to provide you any messages in this one reading, but if it doesn't resonate, I do encourage you to check out your sun, moon, and rising. In the first column, we're going to take a look at energies that are wrapping up, coming to a close, so what's happened in the last few weeks. In the second column, we're going to take a look at what's coming in for you in December. In the third column, we're going to take a look at career, finance, money, businesses, investments. In column 4, we'll take a look at love, relationships, family. And in the fifth and final column, we will take a look at a message from your future self or spirit guides. I also will pull 3 yes or no answers. You can think of 3 questions. Also, we'll provide you with a healing note and a crystal for this month. But Libra, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to pull an affirmation card that's also going to serve as a summary. The card that we pulled is I Am Light, and that's going to be what happened. So what's wrapping up for you with the I Am Light. Light is a really good thing. It's like your chakras are feeling really balanced. You're releasing great energy. You're helping guide other people through, but you're guiding yourself through. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what we have going on. Okay, the first card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is potentially a card of ill health. Maybe some of you have been having some financial issues, or you could just have some worries in general. Fortunately, this is something that's wrapping up, so some of you, again, might have had a cold, maybe having some financial issues, or some worry that's happened. We'll clarify that message a little bit more. Then we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of teamwork, commerce, it's expansion. For some of you, it could be travel, so some of you may have been traveling in the last few weeks or month. But the message that's really coming through is like something in your life is expanding. There was expansion or some strong teamwork that was happening. We have the Queen of Wands card. This is like a very feisty card. It's very confident. It's very self-assurance. I would say that whatever has been happening, like illness or financial struggle or worry, it is making you stronger. It's making you more confident. It's making you more self-assured, which are all really good traits to have. And that Three of Wands in there, again, it's like expanding the way you were thinking or the way you were acting before. Let's pull some clarifying cards and see. The first clarifying card we have is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is like compromising or having to make a decision. If you look in the background, there's 2 islands, so like it very well could have been like one or the other, or again, feeling like you were compromising. Maybe some of you had compromised health again, but like your worry could have been about this decision that you had to make. Hopefully you trusted your inner light, because I know that you did make the right choice, Libra. But some of you kind of like feel like you were in limbo with this Two of Swords. Either compromising, something was just kind of off there. Then we have the Five of Swords. Strong sword energy coming in. So this is typically air sign, and swords are very intellect type cards. But with the Five of Swords, this can be like a not very positive relationship. It could be theft, it could have been violence, so that could be tying into those top 2 cards as well. Some of you might have chose to move away from a relationship that was not healthy for you. So the Five of Swords is like something that has been not great. That is on top of the Three of Wands. This again may have led you to travel, to move away from this. You could be expanding to get away. You may have had to rely on others to help get away from whatever this energy was. Then we have the Moon card. The Moon card can mean problems, but it also more often is like voluntary change, and it's trusting your intuition. I would say that whatever this is, you had to make a choice to move forward from it. And you were using your intuition to make this choice, which is very important. Then we have the Queen of Wands, which is the card this is on top of. This choice is giving you new confidence that you never had and new self-assurance in your ability. So although this was hard, this was like a good lesson learned, or like you advanced your way of thinking. Libra, let's take a look now at what's coming for you in December. I have the I Am Brave card. Makes sense. I would think that whatever happened in November or the last few weeks, that energy that's now coming to a close has definitely made you more brave. But be brave as you go into December too. So be willing to take risks. Be willing to take the next step forward. Let's see what cards that we have come up. The first card that we have is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is very studious. It's working very hard for something. It's a new love, potentially. So maybe you found a new love through this incident, but it's like something you've been working towards is usually what this means. Some of you might also be volunteering, which is great, especially considering the holiday season. We have the Magician card. Love Magician. This is like saying that you can create whatever you want. This is very focused creativity. This is about turning your visions into reality. It's very inspirational action. So I feel like you're going to be taking action on something. But whatever you're wanting to accomplish, you're going to be able to accomplish, Libra. Then at the bottom, we have the Five of Swords. This is the second time you've gotten the Five of Swords. I've had a lot of repeat cards this month for whatever reason. That Five of Swords is, again, like something that's not so great. It's that not great relationship. It could be that violent or that bully, possibly theft. It's like there's some sort of, I feel like these are associated, so we're still moving on from something. But we have this Five of Swords situation. We now know that you can create whatever you want, and you'll have to work for whatever you want, but it's going to be attainable. Let's see what we can get clarifying this message here. I do think that we're moving forward, which is great. So we have the Justice card. The Justice card is very favorable for you, Libra. This is like a cause and effect. It's a win-win situation. The truth is coming out. So I think you're looking back at this now and seeing that it's a win-win situation, but it's taken some work and some effort for you to get to this point where you can like see cause and effect and be like, okay, that did happen, but I see the good in it now. Which I think that's really important to have that reflection. We have the Four of Cups. This is like surprise sometimes. So you might have some sort of surprise coming into you. This could also be like a feeling of apathy or unfulfilled. However, it's on top of the Magician card. So whatever you want, you're going to be able to create, Libra. So stay focused on what you want. You're going to be turning your visions into reality. So make sure you're envisioning the right thing with that Four of Cups card. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. I think that you did have to use resources in a way that you never had, Libra. You had to use your resources to get over this Five of Swords situation. This is also a card of fertility, so for those of you hoping to get pregnant or hoping for children, I would say that's a good card of fertility. Grandchildren is where it's coming into, so some of you might get news of grandchildren. But I would say whatever you are hoping for, whatever you're thinking about, you're going to be able to create. It's going to be favorable. You're seeing now why things happen the way they did. Okay, in this next column, we're going to take a look at career, finances, money, job, investments, businesses you run, really anything in that financial world. Okay, so we have back-to-back cups there, but let's start at the top and read through. We have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a card of speed, so something is going to very quickly happen. And news is going to be coming in. So there's going to be a quick shift in your work or your finances, Libra. Not sure exactly what that means. We'll clarify, but just be ready for something quickly to happen or like for you to get news quite quickly. Then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is nurturing, it's healing, it's supported. I'm getting that this is like your business partner, your coworker, your boss. I feel like you're in a supported, safe place at work, which is always a good feeling to have. Then we have the King of Cups. This is again another very supportive card. The King is tolerant, it's empathetic. So I feel like there is some really strong relationship, whether it's with a coworker, a business partner, a boss. This like feels like a sturdy job, and that's not something I see very often. I see like more conflicts or people trying to get away, but like this is actually a happy, healthy financial situation. So let's pull some clarifying cards. We have the Hangman. So the Hangman is like sometimes being confused or kind of just hanging there trying to figure out the details. With that being said, I would say whatever you've been waiting to find out, you're going to find out quite quickly. But you might have been in this position where you've just been trying to figure it out. You don't know where to go from there. I think whatever news or whatever you've been waiting for, you're finally going to get those answers. Then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a very like feisty type card. It's very confident. It's very self-assuring. That is again like just explaining whoever this person is. So it's on top of that Queen of Cups. We're healing, we're supporting, it's nurturing. This person also has the great traits of being very confident and self-assurance. So I feel like, again, very supportive, healthy work environment there. Then we have the Aid of Pentacles. This is a great card in the work, finance, money column. This is like being very good at what you do. You've mastered your craft. You're enjoying employment. It's like working smarter, not harder, but like you're very skilled. You're very good at what you're doing. That's on top of the King of Cups. I feel like you're appreciated also in your work, which is what's coming through. So overall, whatever you've been waiting to hear, you're going to find out. But this is a good working relationship, Libra. Don't see that very often. Let's move into our love, relationship, family column. We have another Hangman back to back there. Whoops. Let's see what messages come through here. So the Hangman again is like kind of being in limbo. It's waiting for answers. You're just hanging there. It feels kind of stagnant. So for some of you, you may be like waiting for a proposal, waiting for something. I feel like you guys are waiting for something in your relationship. Maybe you're waiting for a new relationship. You're waiting for that next step. But I'm getting waiting as coming through in the very clear message there. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a luxury card. It's self-sufficient. It's financial gain. It's like solo also. So for those of you that are single, you're out there living your best single life, which is beautiful. For those of you in a relationship, this is saying that you're like not reliant on your partner, but in a good way. Like you are financially independent, which is good, self-sufficient. That doesn't mean that you can't have a great relationship just because you're self-sufficient. So I see that's overall a good card. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is new. This is oftentimes like new job, new raise, promotion, money, investment, something of that sort. However, again, those of you waiting for the new relationship, I think this newness is going to tie into that. If it is, overall, I feel like financially there are no struggles is what the message is coming through for relationship. Let's see what we get. We have our Page of Cups again. So our Page of Cups is very studious. So again, you've probably like been trying to study to find this answer. But this is new love. So again, if that's what you're hoping for, it is coming to you. It's like whatever wait has been happening is going to come to an end. So you've been waiting, you've been patient, you've been almost like studying for this moment, but this is a sign of new love. So those for you looking for a relationship, that's great news. We have the Knight of Cups. This is like the ultimate Prince Charming card. It's very romantic. It's very proposal. So this is a great card. Again, if this is somebody new coming in or a current relationship, I think this is validating that things are good. You're independent, they're independent. You have a great kind of vibe together. or for some of you, this could be Prince Charming coming in. This is also a card of proposals, so some of you may be getting engaged this month. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is like leaving a legacy. This is retirement. This is inheritance. This is like very long term. For whatever reason, like there's a very clear money message coming in with your relationship. Please take that how it resonates. But for some reason, this is very money driven down here at the bottom. Like maybe your partner is going to get a promotion. Maybe you'll be receiving an inheritance from a family member. But there's some sort of money type message coming in for you here. Now let's take a look at your final column. This is going to be a message from your future self or spirit guides. We have the affirmation card, I feel alone. We'll clarify this. Alone is not a bad thing. But sometimes you're going within for answers. Sometimes you need to be asked to be supported. But let's see what message we have to take into December with you. The first card we have is the Chariot card. Somebody once described this to me as the vroom vroom card. It really just means that things are moving, like there's action happening, you're on a journey. Some of you might be getting an actual new car, which is always wonderful. With the Chariot, you're like leaving the city behind. You don't necessarily know where you're going, but you don't need to know where you're going. The Chariot's going to take you to the right place. So for those of you that are feeling lost, like not sure where you're going, take that as a sign as it's going to be okay and that you are going to the correct place. But in general, things are moving for you. We have the Devil card. This is a card of like kind of greed or envy or sometimes materialism. I would say definitely be cautious of this going into the holiday season. Make sure you're not being greedy. Make sure you're not being materialistic. You did have the volunteer card. For some of you, you may want to get out and go volunteer. But it's just like a warning sign of like, don't feed into addictions, temptations, those kind of unhealthy habits. Maybe for some of you, this is a loud and clear warning, like don't overdo the holidays, like don't overindulge on alcohol and food, be thoughtful. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. This is another card of greed. So again, be careful, like not to be greedy going into the holiday season. That seems to be a message coming through. But the Four of Pentacles is also like desire for long-term security. So I would say like you're moving forward into something long-term. This could be making you feel alone because like you're not sure if you're on the right path. But I would say you are on the path where you need to be going, especially with that Chariot there. Let's do some clarifying. We have the Hermit card. So this is going within for inner clarity. This is like being on a quest, which totally makes sense because again, the Chariot is taking you somewhere new. Know that you're going to the right place. But as you continue to question this or navigate through this quest, just be going within yourself for answers. You're on this spiritual and physical journey. So be trusting yourself as you go through that. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed issues, whether it's restrictions, isolation, imprisonment. It's on top of that greed card. What I'm getting is like, again, do not overindulge. Do not overdo things. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. Don't overdo it for yourself. You have the ability here to set yourself free, so it's just about being thoughtful and being clear what you want. Then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very healing and supportive type card. That's on top of our Four of Pentacles, which is long term. I would say that some of you have gone through some healing that's now going to allow you to move into this new phase, which is very long term for you. Okay, Libra. So at this time, let's go ahead and take a look. I will provide you 3 yes or no answers from the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of those questions. But for question number 1, we have the Four of Clubs. This is the number 4 card. I would say that this is going to be a yes. For question number 2, we have the 10 of clubs. This is the number 35 card. This is going to be a no. For question number 3, we have the 6 of clubs. This is the number 43 card. This is going to be no also. So no, or excuse me, yes, no, no to your questions. We also are going to pull a healing stone, or card from the healing stone deck. This is a crystal that you can carry with you throughout the month that will support you. Put it in your pocket, put it on your desk at work, put it on your nightstand. The card that you're getting is Fire Opal. Fire Opal is good for passion and being spontaneous. It kind of makes you like a firework. It keeps you very cheerful. It keeps you very creative, and it's a very passionate card. I just got this beautiful new purple opal. Go opal. And then last but not least, I do like to end with the healing note. So we're going to pull a card from the healing note deck. We can always use more healing. Let's see what our message is here. At the end of the day, all you need is hope and strength. Hope that it will get better and strength to hold on until it does. Thank you so much, Libra, for watching today. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. If you subscribe, you will be notified when I post future videos. And if you would like to make a donation, I did include my Venmo in the comments box. But until next time, Libra, thank you so much for watching, and finish the year strong.